Jerome, it seems like there will be a continuity in the US and NATO strategy there.
President Barack Obama is very keen to stress that it's a change of personnel, but not a change of policy. But already General Petraeus has signalled that he will be reviewing some of the fundamental elements of the campaign, particularly the rules which have underpinned the way that NATO soldiers are allowed to engage and do battle against the Taliban. A lot of soldiers on the ground feel that they've been fighting with one hand behind their back because of very strict rules of engagement designed to try and cut the number of civilian casualties. General Petraeus has said that protecting civilians will remain one of his top priorities, but nonetheless, he has also hinted that he will review those rules of engagement, and possibly with a view to giving soldiers the opportunity to use their technical superiority and the firepower advantage that they have over the insurgents.
So the general strategy there remains unchanged, but some things will be reviewed. How is this change of commanders being perceived in Afghanistan, Jerome? Any reactions there?
Well, certainly when the decision first came through that General Stanley McChrystal had been relieved of his command, most of the Afghan politicians and Afghan policymakers who'd worked with him or alongside NATO were clearly very disappointed. General Stanley McChrystal, whilst his counterinsurgency strategy hasn't produced the results as quickly as many people would have liked, he has been credited with a significant cut in the number of civilian casualties. He introduced these new guidelines, these new rules of engagement designed to limit how the soldiers use their force, particularly limiting the use of airstrikes. But the rules he introduced also changed the way the soldiers drive on the roads to try and make them more considerate. He also took steps to bring the special forces under his command to try and get more oversight over the night raids, a particularly controversial type of operation which many Afghans see as violating the sanctity of people's homes. So General McChrystal was, amongst many Afghans, very well respected, indeed well liked, for the changes that he had introduced and the protection that he had managed to bring to some Afghan civilians.
Well, thanks very much for that update from Afghanistan.